Hi, I'm Aaron from Classic Vacuum, and today I'm in Worcester, Ohio with a video on how to change out your Mighty Pro X3 hose kit. On the original Mighty Pro X3, they had hoses like this. You could see the hoses are permanently attached. The problem with this design is a couple things. Number one, the hoses split. They're all going to do that. They're all going to split. Number two, you can't open the door all the way, so it makes it harder to get the tank out. And then number three, the whole thing like tips back. So it's hard because you're going to lift up this door, you take the tank out. I have the handle down right now, but the handle's up in the usable position. The whole thing wants to just fall over. So the fix for that was, it's really what it should have been in the beginning. We're going to do these hose kits. And what we're going to do with this hose kit, we install these pieces, install into the machine, and then when you open the door, they can connect and disconnect like so. So your Rug Doctor X3 hose conversion kit is going to come with these two hoses. It's going to come with instructions, two connectors which are the same, two connectors which are different. And if you look real close here, hard to see, but there's an A connector. It's got a little A stamped in it. And there is a B connector. Here at Classic Vacuum, we inspect every kit before we ship it to make sure you get an A and a B. Sometimes these things come with two A's or two B's. Also, you get instructions. I generally do not use these hoses in the kit. I only use them if the existing hoses are damaged in such a way that these need to be replaced. But what the method I'll show you here, you don't need to mess with these. Your first step you want to do here is just remove your tank. Then we'll cut our hoses. So we cut our hoses on the split. Here I'm going to cut a little higher to give me some more room. If we don't have enough hose, because it's too short, then we would need to use that hose in the kit. But I even this here where it's at, I'm pretty sure I'm going to be able to use that no problem. To cut the hoses, you'll need a knife and a pair of wire cutters. The good news is once you replace this kit, you'll be done messing with it. It's a permanent fix for the issue. Next, I'm going to remove the pieces of the old hose. They just on thread here. This is just some silicone in there to help with the seal. If you have some silicone and you want to add some more, you can. I typically don't. I don't find that there's any issues with suction with just screwing in the adapters. You need to get a pair of pliers and twist them out that way. We can go ahead and put these in now. These just thread in. And per the instructions and my past experience, that you want to see two ridges. If you see three ridges, you're too far out. If you see one ridge, you're too far in. We need the proper spacing so that we can balance between, if too much is sticking out, you can't shut the door. If not enough is sticking out, it won't make contact. If you look here, etched in the blue plastic, there is a B, there is an A. So that's a little cheat sheet to tell you which side is which, as well as inspecting the new connections. You see there's 1, 2, 3, 4 tabs. So our goal is to use a flathead screwdriver to wedge out these tabs. That's okay if you mess them up, but you don't want to mess up the blue plastic. Next, they have these hose clamps that keep you from yanking the hose out. These just have two little tab locks and unclip. You no longer need these. This is the B side. I'm going to use the B fitting. As long as I can get enough of this out so that I can screw this on, I'm good to go. And so I went till it stopped, but I have to back it up. You should be able to visibly, let's see, let's check our, yep. You should be able to visibly read the beat. So you can see it's off center. So you want to make sure this is to the outside. Every one of these machines ever made will fail with this hose system. I am not an engineer. I do like to second guess them, but knowing what when they first came out with these, I thought that was a problem, and I ended up being right as far as the way the hoses were stressed. If you pick up one of these, the new ones all have this kit, but if you get one used somewhere, just change this out. I wouldn't even wait for it to break. And a lot of times the way they break inside, you don't even notice. And you can see here, our A is, it's really hard to see with the glare. Our A is right here in the top corner. Now, at this point, I would recommend to lay it on its back. That way we can get better leverage to clip these clips in. One way, maybe a piece of wood with a hammer, or a rubber mallet, just nothing too crazy. They just pop right in. And then we want to make sure that when we close this, we're getting good contact. These are pointing towards the outside. They're lining up with these. I have one. I can bring this one out a little bit. All right, so I got 2 loops here, 2 loops here, and you can see they're resting about right there. So we'll see. As long as I can clip my tank in without issue, I think we'll be good. Now we're going to install our tank and make sure that's good. So it clips in. It's not hard to clip. It's not pushing the tank out. We're going to check our suction right here at this connection to make sure I have a good seal. And what I'll do is when I cover this up with my hand, you'll feel and hear the whole machine will have a good seal. I always look at the white tank here and you should see it flex in. Now to talk about these hoses that I didn't need. If you do need them, the one hose runs into the back here. You have to take off 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 screws. The other hose runs right under here. You can see it going into this fitting here. You'll need to take this fitting off. So you've got to take this cover off. You got to take this fitting off, unless you can, screw that without moving it. So the one hose goes to the intake of the motor. The other one's coming down here to your suction inlet for the tank. Thanks for watching my video on how to change the hose on a rugdoctor X3. I hope this has shown you that this is a project that pretty much anybody can tackle. If you have this machine, it's a quick fix that's going to help it keep working for you for years. You can buy these kits on my website. I'll put the link below. If you have any questions, you get stuck, just either leave a comment or send me an email. And or you can visit us in our local stores in North Canton and Worcester, Ohio. You guys have a great day.